which drives choices that reinforce that lust to the destruction of the luster, of the person who's lusting. There's never enough money for a person who loves and lusts for money. There's never enough fame for a person who always lusts for fame. There's never enough power for someone who lusts for power. And there's never enough opportunity to make a different choice when people lust for homosexuality. It's the same. You can never lust for too many women if you happen to be one who's an infidel. An adulterer. That's the right word. I was thinking of another word, but infidelity. But if you lust, there's never going to be enough women. If you lust for women, there's never going to be, if you don't have self-control. And I think at the root of it, one of the constituent points, and this is sort of the wrapping point for this, that the stitching point is that men of standard set boundaries for themselves. They set boundaries for themselves in actions. They set boundaries for themselves in terms of integrity. They set boundaries for themselves in terms of lust, and they live within those constraints, and that gives them true personal freedom because they set boundaries. Boundary-less people choose to make unwise decisions that ultimately allow them to indulge in all kinds of things that lead to their own destruction. And I think true freedom, true personal freedom is knowing, okay, this is how far I wish to go. This is no longer something that's appropriate for me. That, to me, I think is where every man has to draw his line in the sand. This has been Conversations from the Cave. I'm your host, Kirk Kennedy. We'll be back next week with another exciting topic. Please check us out on our subscription page on Spreaker.com by looking up the Conversations from the Cave podcast and subscribing to our channel. Also, now look for us on iTunes. We're on iTunes weekly, beginning at 12 noon Central Standard Time. You can download a fresh new podcast each week. So you can catch us on our Conversations from the Cave page on Facebook if you haven't got access to the other avenues. We also look forward to many more subscriptions, and feel free to share the podcast with your friends. This has been Conversations from the Cave, and until next time, bye-bye.
Conversations from the Cave is brought to you by the Alabama Cornea Care Center, Northern Alabama's first irregular cornea, keratoconus, and scleral lens referral center, specializing in the management of degenerative cornea disease and complications resulting from refractive surgery. For more information, you may visit them on the web at alabamacorneacare.com. The Alabama Cornea Care Center, helping patients see the light of the world. Conversations from the Cave is a production of the Provox Media Group. For more information or to share your questions or comments, visit our podcast Facebook page by searching Conversations from the Cave. The views expressed on this program are the personal beliefs of the panelists and do not necessarily represent the beliefs of the Provox Media Group or its sponsors. Join us next time for more real talk from real men. Conversations from the Cave.